Are y'all ready to have some fun? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner Live. The show will begin shortly. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And how's everybody doing? Welcome to Carolyn's Corner Live. I always forget to pluralize my name because there's only one of me. This darn English language, I'm never going to get it right. I'm so glad all of you have joined us tonight. As normal, we have a great show tonight. I'm so excited. I'm always excited for our show because we get to bring you more amazing talent every single week. And tonight is absolutely no exception. If you saw the Facebook post and the YouTube post, you saw that our guest tonight is Mr. Beau Walker from Kingsville, Texas. I wish I had an applause button. Beau, welcome to Carolyn's Corner.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Yes, I'm so excited that you're here tonight. I cannot wait for everyone to hear some of your amazing songs and hear some about your story and your journey so far in the music business, because I know you've been doing this for a while. How long have you been doing this, Beau?
Oh gosh, I guess maybe I guess I've been doing it all my life, ever since I've been playing. You know, ever since I discovered music and discovered instruments, the piano first, was the first thing ever started playing. But I guess I didn't really start thinking I could try to make a career of this, or, you know, that was that I didn't start dreaming that way until maybe 18 years ago, around. Yeah. And I've been in bands ever since I was in my early 20s. My very first band was up in Tyler, Texas. I was in a heavy metal band. They were like a hair metal band, and I played.
Oh wow! You know, we've had a lot. Right. You know, we've had quite a few different people that have come on that have done the heavy metal. Some of them have done the rap, and then they moved on to do either country or a combination of country and rock.
Yeah.
Before you tell us all about yourself, tell us what genre would you classify your music? Do you have a classification for it? And hello, Edgar. Thank you. Good to see you.
So hard. That's always been real hard for me to come when I'm asked that, but because every song I write seems to fall in a different genre. It's kind of hard to, and when I write a song, I'm not trying to write a rock song or a jazz song or country, or I don't really think about that. I'm just following my heart, and whatever comes out. If I feel inspired, then I just start writing, and I find a melody, usually on the guitar, very rarely on any other instrument. It's usually the guitar, but and then I just kind of go from there and just build on it. But and it'll always end up being bluesy, kind of a southern rock, kind of bluesy. And it's probably impossible not to sound cliche whenever I describe my style, but it just seems like it falls in that genre.
Right, absolutely, I agree.
Some songs make more country, and one song.
You know, you're developing your own genre, just like so many of our people that are coming on our show are doing. It's like, it's not country, it's not rock, it's not blues, but it's all those influences together to create your sound, the sound of Beau Walker. And I've heard you plenty of times, and I love your sound. So I know we know a little bit about your music history, like how long you've been doing it. Anything else you want to tell everyone out there about yourself?
Oh, you know, when I grew up, I remember my mom liked bands like the Bee Gees. I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 69. And my mom liked the Bee Gees, and my dad liked Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard, and so we listened to all these vinyl records growing up when we were kids, and anywhere from Bee Gees to Barry Manilow to Merle Haggard to Roy Clark, and all these. It just it was all across the board. And then we had neighbors and friends that listened to that would spend a lot of time, barbecuing in their backyard, listening to like norteño or Spanish, I don't know, Tejano music and traditional mariachi type stuff, and I grew to really love the mariachi.
It sounds beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it too. The powerful singers, they are. But that was throughout the 70s, and then when the 80s came, the whole 80s music scene. I was in high school in the 80s, and I was a huge U2 fan, and I liked bands like the outfield, and I liked,
Right.
and I mean, I listen to a little bit of everything. So I guess it all kind of gets blended up and melts into
Yeah.
this weird color. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely different.
Yeah, but you're wait, ladies and gentlemen, wait until you hear or get a chance to hear some of his songs with his guitar playing, because Beau, you are an amazing, to me, you are an amazing guitarist. Every time
Thank you
I've
so much.
seen you play, I'm just like, wow. And I'm not a guitarist. Everyone knows that. I wish I were, but I can barely strum. So Sheila says, hello, Beau. Sheila
Hello.
Stoltz says hello.
Hey, how you
Edgar,
doing?
hello. So I do interrupt occasionally because I want to give everyone a chance
Sure.
to
Yeah.
say hello. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to say hello and tell us where you're viewing from or listening from, or whichever, however you're watching us. Um, I'm really, really thrilled that you're all here with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining
Yes.
us. So, Beau, you live in Kingsville, Texas, which is not too far from Beeville, about an hour away.
Yeah.
Uh, and so I guess that you're playing a lot of places over in that area. And where else are you playing? Where have you been playing recently? And where can they catch some of your shows? Because I know they're going to want to. Wait till they hear you. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
where's he playing?
There's a handful of places here locally that we've been playing. We play at Tudor's Bayside Bar and Grill, and that's out in Baffin Bay. We play another bar
Okay.
that's a popular college bar called the Country Luau, and another little popular hangout on Caesar is a little outside bar venue called Javelina Watering Hole, and they sell their own. They have their own beers. They brew their own beer and everything. So it's kind of nice.
Wow.
And then and we're we've played it. We played Rockets a few weeks ago in Corpus, and
That
then we're
is
playing
cool.
Rooster Street this coming Friday.
Oh,
And
yeah. So
for
what
the
time are you
first time,
playing?
we're actually making a little. We're actually making more money doing the music thing than I am at my day job,
Wow.
which is the first time that's ever happened. And
That's
I'm
great. Well,
just
it's an indication that things are finally getting back to normal, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, absolutely. I don't think that I've ever generated enough that I could match my day job. But the thing about music though is it has its ups and downs. It may be really doing good for a while, but then after a month or so, it may drop off, and you may not have anything for a while. So it's not
Yeah.
really.
So it's not like you want to go, it's not like you can go ahead and just go quit your day job right away.
Yeah,
I mean, that would
yeah,
be great because I know you would love nothing more than to do music every single
yeah,
day. I know you would.
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
So I know when people start hearing some of these songs, if they haven't already, make sure y'all look him up. By the way, hi, Anthony Prezio. I was telling Beau all about you. This is
Hey,
Anthony
how's it
from New
going?
York. Welcome, Anthony. So good to
Cool.
see you, sir.
Uh,
We have got a special announcement for Anthony later in the show. So please, everybody stick around. In fact, what I want y'all to do, I joke about this every week, go get the big rope and grab everybody and pull them in here. It's like when I picture it as a big rope, like with a ship. Just don't pay any attention to me, Beau. I told
yes.
you I'm
Or
silly.
like Texas style, you just rope them
Texas
with
style rope. That's even better. Why didn't I think of that? Y'all go lasso them. Welcome everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Y'all know I really appreciate you. And it's not even y'all, it's y'all all. It's y'all all, Beau.
right
I've made a
on.
new word, y'all all, because it's just a combination. Hello, Randy Rodriguez. How are you, sir? It's so good to see you. And I
How you
like
doing?
that he said hello, hello. Well, hello, hello to you, Randy. Good to
Yeah.
see you. It's really good to see you guys. Carolyn's Corner is really growing, and it's because of all of you wonderful people. What I'd like for you to do right now, if you haven't already, is please actually, I'd like a heart, because hearts, I heard, made the algorithm different. I don't know if that's true. I'd like a heart, but if you can't do that, it's okay.
Right
At
on.
least like, comment, and share. Please share it, because the more you share, the more great people we're going to keep coming on, and we've got more in the waiting. It's just amazing. We've been so blessed, Beau. Here we have been so blessed, and I'm so blessed to have you on tonight. I really
Well,
am. I've
I,
been wanting.
I feel blessed that you're being blessed. I'm happy for you.
Oh man. Well,
Long time.
it's a to me it's a big circle. Let me see what Robert Garcia says. So Robert is going to be on our show on the 30th, I think, the 29th. My calendar's at home, Robert. Sorry. He says, I'm a huge fan of Beau. I first heard him on KCR Kingsville Community Radio, where
All
my
right.
songs were being played as well. Amazing band. I may have the wrong Robert. Is that right, Robert? Do I have the right Robert?
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
make sure. Wow, that's so great. I know I have the right Robert. I'm like, what are the odds of the same picture with the same guy? That is great. Let's see what Jamie says. Howdy from Oklahoma. Well, howdy to you, Miss Jamie. Thank you so much for joining us. Robert says 29. What does that mean? You're 29 years old? Is that what that means, Robert? Okay, so 29th. I think that's what he meant. And then he says yes. So Robert,
thank you for the kind words, Robert.
You knew you hooked up with us for a reason.
Absolutely.
Yes, he's so nice, Beau. I can't wait to have him on the show. And I found out he lives, and he lives right down the road from where I am right now. I'm at my daughter's house right now in Flower Bluff, Robert. We found out that he lives right down the road. So I was like, see, it's a small world. Okay, June the 29th. So, Beau, if you could be on here June the 29th and support Robert like he's doing you, that would be so great.
Yeah.
By the way, it's hard to get my thumbs in the camera. Y'all see my beautiful background back here? That is my daughter's aquarium. I have to mention it because she works hard on her aquarium with her reefs. It's a real aquarium. It's not a, what do you call it? Virtual. I don't know how to do any of that.
I thought I saw a shark swim by a minute ago.
Yeah, there may be. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Reg, shout out to Brett. That's right. Where is Brett? Where is he? Brett, are you on here? He better be on here. If he fell asleep, he's supposed to be watching from Beeville on the big screen. I haven't seen him comment. Uh-oh. So how do you say your name? Is it Reg or Rev? It's R-E-V-J. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Is it Reg or Rev? How do you pronounce that, Beau? R-E-V-J.
I think I would probably, I don't know. That's a good question. I think I'd probably be safer just saying I don't know.
Just going to call you Rev J.
Very unique name.
That's a cool name. I like it. I mean, shout out to Brett wherever he is. I'm about to call him. I need to call my daughter and tell her to call Brett. Is he asleep? He's been excited about this all day. He's like, this will be the first time you've done a show when I wasn't in the other room. So Robert said it would be an honor to have him hear me. Oh, I agree.
I think it would be, it would be Rev J.
Rev J. Maybe that's it. Rev J. And we have Donovan on here. Donovan, welcome. Yeah, I agree. It would be an honor to have him hear you, and it's going to be an honor for us to hear you, Robert. Because I've heard some of your songs, and I have a little sneak peek. I was telling Beau about you. Yes, I was, sir. Yes, I was. See, I'm proud of you, Robert. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of all of our singer-songwriters that come on here and share their talent. There he is. Why does he look like me? He's logged in. Let me put it up here. He says, I'm here. Oh, thank goodness. I was getting nervous. I was getting so nervous. Right on. So pay no attention to the fact that he looks like me. He's going to be so mad for me saying that. He's having issues getting on, I guess. Oh, he says, what? Awesome. So we got to get started with showing your songs because these great people. Oh, there's my Sarah. You know what? I talk a lot, Beau. I'm sorry, but I am just thrilled. I'm so thrilled to have all these great people here. Miss Sarah Cox, I want to tell you about her and Edgar and Kimmy and Donovan. Those four especially have been here pretty much since the very first show. And they never fail. And I want to give a congratulations to you, Beau, because whether you're aware of it or not, you are our 30th episode. Yay! That's a lot. That's a lot of people that have come through this little screen. And
that is really impressive.
And looked at my big old head. Okay, let me see what else.
I'm so happy that everything's coming together for you with this.
Yes, me too. I'm so blessed. Oh, let's see. Brett says Brett. Oh, his son, little Brett, Brittany, and the kids are here. What?
Oh yeah.
Hi. This is the first time I think they've ever seen the show, and they're watching it at my house with Brett. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry I missed you guys. I love you, and a big shout out to my grandson Spencer because he's in the other room. My daughter Chelsea. And JT. Okay, I doubt they're watching, but just in case, they're in the other room. Anyway, let's get back to business because I can talk to people all day. I'm glad y'all are here, guys and gals. I really, really am. I mean, it just blesses me even more, beyond blessed. Y'all know that's my saying. So, Beau, you have so many great songs. I don't know how you picked out 5 of them because it would be very difficult for me. But the first song we decided, and you decided, we kind of decided together, is a song you wrote a while back. I think it's been a while, the very first song. called Destination. Tell us a little bit about that song, Beau, the one we're going to start with tonight.
That song, gosh, I think one day I was just sitting in the bedroom, sitting on the edge of the bed with my guitar, like I've spent many hours before doing. Just sometimes I'll be playing the guitar and thinking about something completely different, and it's just playing like second nature, sort of playing. And that's a lot of times that's whenever I'll come up with something that catches my ear, and then suddenly I'm no longer thinking about whatever extra thing I was thinking about. I'm thinking about, wow, I just discovered something that sounds kind of cool. And to be honest with you, I wrote the song so many years ago. I remember I wrote it sitting on the edge of the bed in the bedroom, but I can't really remember why I came up with the theme and called it. A lot of times I'll kind of let the song unravel on its own and try to just stay out of the way, if that makes any sense.
That absolutely makes sense. So it basically almost writes itself. Hold on, Beau. I got to interrupt you again. I'm so sorry. I got to say hello to Nicole Unger. Nicole, this is the first time I've ever seen you on here. Man, that is so cool. Thank you, Nicole. Hello. Yes, this is Beau. She said, hi, Carolyn and Beau. And then I got to do this because if I don't, I'll be the worst grandma ever. So I want to say hi to Leon and Sophia and little Brett and Brittany. Grandma loves you guys. I love you. Here's a big hug.
See y'all.
Beau, you didn't know the whole family was going to be on. That's so awesome.
So cool.
Oh man, it's so cool. Okay, so let's go. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. You can interject anytime you want.
Yeah. So you don't remember what the inspiration was. You kind of let it write itself. So Destination. So I bet you. Wait, let me see. She says I know. Nicole said I know. So yeah. Well, when you have so many things, and I mean this sincerely, when you have that type of talent, it does write itself. Y'all, Beau is so good. I've always thought, gosh, this guy's amazing. Really.
Thank you.
My husband and I have always just been in awe of your talent.
I appreciate
really so good. So good. So let's hear that first song. So this one, someone made a video for you, one of your band members. Is that right?
Way back in the day, one of the bass players I had way back in the day, name is Ariel Hinojosa. He put that video up just to try to get our name out there. But he played bass for me for a couple of years, and then he moved to Austin. I can't really remember, but I mean, me and him have stayed in touch, and he's a really nice guy. He lives in Austin now, and his dad actually played keyboard for me for a long time, and I think as far as I know, he's doing pretty well too, living in San Diego.
That is so nice. You know, all you wish for your friends and anybody you've lost touch with, anyone, at least for me, is you hope and pray that they're doing okay and that they're happy. They're doing what they love and they're happy. Because sometimes it's really hard to find happiness. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle sometimes. So let's get to this song, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you like, comment, and share. I want to see some love going up. I know you can't share love on here because they don't have little icons. Why, Restream? Why, I say. But you can do it on Facebook, and you can sure share it with your friends. Call all your friends and neighbors. Say, hey, get on YouTube. You can watch us right now live on YouTube on your big screen, on your smart TV. And then I'll look even bigger.
Right.
So that's what my daughter may be doing in the other room. I know that's what Brett's doing at home. So let's check out this song, Destination. I know you are going to love it. By Beau Walker. And this is by the Beau Walker Band. You ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Here we go.
Rolling down this blacktop road, hoping to find strength in my soul again. You'd think by now I'd learn somehow to wheel me out of this broken state of man. Well, all I got is a pocket of change, a broken heart and a diamond ring, a tank of gas to get me far away from here. 'Cause my only friend is the open road. The destination really ain't clear. could be anywhere. Like at the wipers on in a pouring rain, I stop along those tracks, watch the train go by. The peaceful sound of the rain coming down, wheels rolling on still, brings me peace of mind. When it's time to cross to the other side, bid farewell to these tears I've cried, like a meteorite in the sky. You know I disappear, 'cause my only friend is the open road. The destination really ain't clear. San Patricio Shiner, it doesn't really matter, as long as I forget her when the evening's here. My only friend is the open road. The destination could be anywhere. I'm past the point of ever turning back. Behind me now, and she's fading fast. So where's the pay? 'Cause I found my way to the promised land. And I know by now I've really learned how to wheel me out of this broken state I'm in. San Angelo singer, it doesn't really matter, as long as I can get her when the evening's here. My only friend is the open road. The destination could be. My only friend is the open road. The bloodlines of the country. My only friend is the open road. The destination could be
Wow, Beau, what a great song. And we are having some connectivity issues. I do apologize. I'm praying that it's maybe just the video because it's been on YouTube for a while, but I don't think so. So we'll just have to wing it. I will try to go back and play the original video that we had in a little while and see if that's so sorry.
Yeah.
There's really nothing I can do
Okay,
about it
Carol.
except for do a lot of praying. I'm like, oh gosh. And we are in a new location. I'm at my daughter's house, but she does have the best internet that you can get. But some things just happen. But we'll just keep moving forward and just say a prayer. I want to tell you what Robert said. Do you see that on the side? I think he said, "Love this song." Wow, he is an inspiration to me for sure.
Wow,
Robert,
that's a lot. That's a huge compliment. Thank you so
isn't
much.
that something? Now, Beau, I want to tell you now. Everybody that knows me, has known me for any moment, even a few minutes, knows, especially now, the older I get, the more I believe that everything happens for a reason and in God's perfect timing. Now, if that is not God's perfect timing, he waited until Robert joined me on the show, which was only 2 weeks ago. He's been watching. He's only watched 2 times, I think,
Wow.
to bring you on the show. I mean, honestly, that's pretty amazing because Robert,
It
you would have
is,
never
yeah.
known. Yeah, and I think, gosh, that's so great. Bob Beckley says, "Good stuff, Beau." Thank you so much, Bob. Yeah, and awesome. Melba says, "Awesome." We've having a lot of our regular people come on, and some that I haven't seen in a while. God bless you all. Thanks for being here, Bob. That is so
Thank
cool
you.
of you.
God bless
So
you.
nice
Thank
to
you for
see
coming
you.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry about the issues. Was it just on my end? Was everybody else hearing every once in a while when it would break up a little? I mean, I'm just trying to get it because. Did you notice that too, Beau, or is it just on my side?
No, nothing happened over here. Everything worked fine over here.
Okay. Can someone else tell me, Brett, were you getting any? I just need to know. Brett, did it break up at all from where you are? Because it could be on my end. And if so, I'm going to keep going no matter what. but I like to know what I'm working with here. Let's see what that voice. Yes, I know that voice, right, Robert? And did you hear the guitar? It was fine on my side. Okay. Whew,
Thank you.
good.
Thank you so much.
You don't even know. I was like, oh no, it's cutting out. Wow, that's so cool, Robert. I'm so glad that, gosh, that's so cool. So I love that song and I love the way you include it. Okay, did you hear Crystal said, who is this? Crystal Yont says it was fine here. We love Beau. Yes, I know. Work fine for me. Great song. Thank you, Anthony. I know Anthony's like, Anthony knows how much I talk. Gosh, Beau, I wish you could get an opportunity to meet Anthony. I have not met him in person, but Brett and I are just always astounded by this man. Wait till you hear some of his stuff. He's like, so many great people on here. Brittany says, work fine here from here. That's awesome, Brittany. Thank you, sweetie. I love you. So let's go to the next song. We're going to keep going because we have a lot to get to. So the next song is Deadbeat Heart. Tell us about that one. Do you have any stories about that one?
That song right there, I have is a little bit newer than Destination, so my memory is a little more clarity there. But
I understand.
It actually, that song originally was a poem that my son wrote, Caleb, or he started to write. It wasn't a finished poem. And I was so impressed with it. One day we were sitting in the studio and Caleb was in there, and I don't know, it just kind of came together. I came up with I read the poem or what he had.
Yeah.
You know, Caleb is an amazing, talented young man.
I agree with you. All your sons are amazing and talented. They are, yeah.
Thank you. I remember we were just sitting in the studio and I had my guitar, an acoustic guitar. And when I read the lyrics of the poem, it just sort of set this mood, and the mood prompted me to play what I played, what came after. And that just it's just one of those songs that just sort of came together real quick. And I don't think I finished it that day. It took some time to actually work on it and work with it. And Caleb was just so happy that I was using some of his poetry to write a song. And I think he still, you know, feels happy, you know, that wow, that's something I started, you know. And
of course he does. That must be like the coolest thing ever. Yeah. First of all, to have a dad as cool as you are, for real, and so talented, I can't even imagine. Like as a kid, you know, oh man, and for you to be singing something he wrote, all kids want to do is make their parents proud and make their parents happy. And that must have been like, man, my daddy liked my poem. It's gotta be cool.
Yeah. They, you know, at some point or another, they've all three of my boys have, you know, have inspired me in some way.
Yes.
To write a song, you know, and they've all kind of followed in the same. My youngest son Isaac plays the drums. He's a really good drummer.
Yes.
He doesn't play in a band right now, but then my middle son Caleb plays guitar and sings. And
wow.
And my oldest son Seth lives in Austin and plays in a couple of bands there that have done real well. Seth is an amazing songwriter and has this perfect voice for what would you say his style is?
Like a rock,
yeah, like rock, emo, alternative type.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of his stuff on Facebook, really a couple of his, and I was like, wow. I even commented one time, I was like, man, you got a great voice. I need to get him on the show.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Why did I think of that? Yes. I want to say real quick, hi to Jubilee. Now, I tell you what, there is a young lady named Jubilee watching right now. Jubilee.
All right.
Jubilee has got the most beautiful voice. I'm telling you, Beau, this girl is just amazing. I cannot get her to pursue it. And I'm like, come on, Jubilee. And Barbara Clay and Melba. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Ladies. Hi, ladies. Jubilee, I'm never giving up on you, beautiful. I'm telling you, you got a talent. You need to pursue it. You're in the right place. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. Hi, Nancy. Hey, waving at me. I love it. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm here with Beau Walker. We're about to play his next song. And I'm glad that y'all did not have any skipping in there because I had skipping and you should have seen me. I'm here by myself in the room going, no. All right. So this is Deadbeat Heart. Are y'all ready for this? Anthony, thank you. Stay here, Anthony. Don't go anywhere. So funny. All right, here we go.
Interject something real quick.
Yes, of course.
About that song.
Yes,
this is
of course.
A song,
I'm sorry.
Before you play it, some of these songs that are going to be that you're playing now have not been heard by anybody. They were part of a record or an album project that we started several years ago that we haven't been able to pick it back up. But nowadays people release singles more than they do albums.
Yes.
It seems like the music industry's changed so much. But that song "Deadbeat Heart" has only been heard by just a few like close friends and family. So this
oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, did y'all hear that? That is so cool, Beau. I think that's exciting. By the way, I see John Paul Ortiz on here, and someone recommended you for the show, John Paul. Please message me on Messenger. I'm just going to shout you out and put you right in the message me on Facebook Messenger. I want to have you on the show. I think I talked to him. I've talked to so many people. I really can't remember. Man, that's so cool. So you heard it, guys. We're going to be hearing Deadbeat Heart live for the first time with Beau Walker here. So you can comment. So get ready. Get those comments ready. Get your fingers ready. Joseph Lee, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I've seen a lot of, Joseph? That's so cool. I've seen a lot of new faces, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So let's play Deadbeat Heart. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we're good. We're good to go.
All right. So Nancy said, let my Bevillian friends know, friends, I said, hello, I'm in Florida. Well, Miss Nancy, look at you in Florida with yourself. I hope you're having a good time. It's all right, Joseph. I'm just glad you're here. I know Beau's glad you're here. He said, sorry, I'm late. This is only the second song, so you're not that late, but I'm really glad you're here now. So here we go. You ready, Beau?
Absolutely.
All right. Deadbeat Heart. Let me get back to it. Make sure I don't play the wrong thing. Here we go. And this is not a music video. It's just a picture, but it's still a great picture of you. Here we go.
This deadbeat heart of mine, flooded then drained with a bottle of wine. A heart of gold is what I long to find. Could it be I'm out of time? Her eyes are black as coal, but I see the fire inside her soul. I see the lightning in her smile and think I found that heart of gold. Her flaws and her motions flow like the ocean.
All right. So beautiful, man. I'm getting all these comments. Beautiful voice. I'm telling everybody to share some love. We need to have a little heart icon on here. Can somebody tell Restream and tell them we want hearts?
Yeah.
Man, what a cool song. What a great song. Let's see. Sarah says nice. Sarah, don't say nice to everybody. Sarah said nice. I agree,
Well,
man.
thank
It's
you,
so
Sarah.
cool having you here. Joseph Lee sent a heart. That's a way to do it. There's a heart. Do you see him? That's one way to do it, y'all. I said share some love from where you are, and I was like, I didn't word that right, but no, that's perfect. Great. Thanks a lot, y'all. I appreciate it, man. That's a cool song, Beau.
Thank you.
Your style is so cool. Your voice is so cool. The guitar,
Appreciate
man, the music sounds. I've always just loved you. I think you're incredible.
It's kind of weird, but that was recorded. I'm thinking about 5 years ago now, maybe 6. You think? I don't know. And I since then I quit smoking cigarettes, and my voice has improved a little bit more. I was starting to lose my voice, and when I quit smoking cigarettes, everything came back. Thank God. So, but
yes,
yeah. And I guess, you're always your own worst critic. When I listen to that song, I can still hear a little bit, like I hear my voice, I hear my singing and think, Lee, I could have done that better. but no, I'll take the compliments. I really appreciate everybody's compliments.
You are more than welcome, and they're absolutely true. So I want to tell you what Anthony said, and I'm always talking about Anthony. Anthony, I just love you. I think you're a wonderful person. He said, great song, very impressed with the production. My songs are only piano and voice. Bravo to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And Anthony's saying his songs are only. Y'all go check out Anthony's songs on YouTube after we're done. He's incredible.
Definitely.
I just love your songs, Anthony. Your songs, oh my gosh, don't ever put yourself down, Anthony. You're one of mine and Brett's favorite that we've had. I don't know, you just are. I just love you. And Priscilla said, very strong voice. Love it. Yes, thank you, Priscilla.
Thank you.
It's good to see you on here, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me get that off. Okay, make sure I got all these out of the way. All right. I put the wrong one up there. Sorry. So let me see. That gold PRS, though.
Oh, yeah. Somebody sees my PRS.
Yes, Joseph. I believe that's your friend, Joseph Lee. So it's right behind you. So that's a gold. What does PRS stand for? Is that the type of guitar?
Smith. It's Paul
shows how much I know.
Line of guitar.
Joseph, good eye, Joseph. It's like we're playing baseball.
It's kind of like a lighter version of a Gibson Les Paul. It's a lot like a Les Paul, but it's a lot lighter. A lot of famous people are huge endorse that guitar. Carlos Santana.
Wow.
One of the first. I think Carlos Santana was one of the first to own a Paul Reed Smith, because he met Paul and told Paul, this is the kind of guitar that I want, and Paul designed it for him, and that's how Paul Reed Smith, I think, please don't quote me on that, but I think I read about it, and I think that's how Paul Reed Smith became famous luthier and manufacturer of such fine guitars, and I love that guitar.
Wow, that's incredible. And Joseph said he knows I love that guitar. And Jamie, hi, Jamie. Welcome. Jamie Cessna, she said, love it. And I like the hearts. Jamie. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here with us, honey. I'm so glad all of you are here. I know I say that over and over, but I just really want you to know, guys, how much we appreciate you and how awesome it is that Carolyn's Corner is growing. And the caliper, is that the right word? The caliper, whatever. The quality is just getting better and better and better. And we're having more and more great people on here. So you also have your logo behind you. You were telling me about that. So that's Beau Walker. See the eagle behind? I guess it's an eagle, right? Is that an eagle?
Yeah, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, kind of thing.
That's really nice. I like it a lot. So we have a lot of other things to talk about. One of those, let's go ahead and do it right now. One of those is something particularly amazing that happened to you in 2016. I know you don't like to brag about yourself. What could it have possibly been? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened to you in 2016? Because this is amazing.
It kind of goes. I'd have to take you back to 2012, because that's how where it started. actually back further than 2012. It was probably around 2010. I played a gig for a band called the Long Riders. They're no longer around. The lead singer for the Long Riders, Bobby Lawson, passed away. God bless him. He was great, very talented man. But he's passed on to a better place now, and he's probably jamming with the best of them now. But back then, I was one of the guitar players that he would call to play lead for some of his shows. Wow. And he, if one couldn't make it, he'd call another, and he'd eventually get around to me. And sometimes I would get called, and I'd make a gig, and there was some kind of a mix-up. I think he thought the one that he first originally called wasn't going to be able to make it, so he called me, and that original person name is Pat Grogan, and then Pat Grogan ended up showing up to the gig, and I was there ready to play, and just said, "What the heck, both of y'all play,
Cool."
And Pat Grogan is an older man. He was probably in his 70s then, early 70s, and I remember Bobby. We were playing some song, and Bobby signaled for Pat to play a lead, and he said, "You go, take it away, Pat." And Pat took it away. That guy is an amazing guitar player. I remember just being so floored by how amazing he was and how he played so effortlessly. And this guy, I knew right then. I didn't know the man, but I wanted to meet him. And it turns out he gave guitar lessons, and I started learning all these things about Pat, that when he was younger, he was Willie Nelson's first lead guitar player back in the 50s. Wow. When Willie first debuted, before he had the long hair and all of that, he had short hair and suit and tie and sang songs like "Hello Walls" and what was another one? "Crazy."
Wow. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Pat Grogan kind of was around during that day and managed. He rubbed shoulders with some country legend giants, back then. He played for Willie. He played for Ray Price. He played. Oh
my gosh.
He knew Chet Atkins. He had done some studio work with Chet Atkins, and he plays a lot very similar to Chet Atkins style guitar.
Right.
But, does a lot of stuff, and he plays multiple instruments. And he was also. So I started taking lessons from him, trying to make trying to make the long story short.
That's okay. But, that must have been amazing to take lessons from him. Oh my gosh.
Pat was in the Country Music Association of Texas Hall of Fame, and he was also like the CO of the organization at the time. The guy that had it before, and I'm not remembering his name right off the bat, but he passed away, and the job got passed to Pat. And so, well, anyway, make a long story short, I started taking lessons from Pat, and Pat was so impressed with me, I guess, with my guitar playing. He was like, why are you coming to me for lessons? You don't need lessons. But I thought I did. I felt like I did,
Yeah.
Because for me, this music thing is a journey. You can never master, the craft.
Right.
I'll always consider myself a student and always wanting to learn and get better. But Pat admired that, and he saw something in me. I guess he admired that, and I guess he saw something in that, and so he started lobbying to get me recognized as an upcoming artist by the Country Music Association. And in 2012, he called me and he said, "You need to come to the South Texas Opry." He did the South Texas Opry, I think on the first Fridays of every month. And I got invited to the South Texas Opry and share my songs. And they presented me with that award as upcoming artist in 2012 by the Country Music Association of Texas Hall of Fame. And I was just, I was just beside myself. I was so happy to get that. And a few years later, he said, "You've been nominated to be inducted into the CMA of Texas Hall of Fame," and so that's what happened in 2016. I was inducted into the Country Music Association of Texas Hall of Fame, and
I think that's incredible. I want to show everybody the plaque and real quick because I'm so proud of you for that. I've got two different things to show y'all real quick. I just put one of your songs behind it, just real quick, because I know you're not one to brag on yourself, so I want to do it. And by the way, good night, Nicole. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm gonna. What does TCMHOF mean? Your friend Joseph just put that. It's on the screen. Think about that, Wally. Is it something we can't say? Country Music Hall of Fame.
I'm probably talking too much. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
No, that would be me. He's saying that to me. I think it's probably Country Music Hall of Fame. I don't know. I hope, or it's talking too much. Very good, Beau. Very good. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's hilarious. Joseph. It can work for either one, both, okay? So check this out, y'all. I want you to see this real quick. I knew it, Joseph. Here we go. You were right.
Tonight, the stars are shining bright. Branches sway in the breeze. They sing their song to me.
Wow. I just wanted to show everybody because I just think that's so cool. I got one more thing to show y'all. The actual plaque. Let me find it. Let me go back.
In that picture, I don't know. In that picture, the guy on the top left corner is Kevin Black. That's Clint Black's brother.
What?
He was inducted at the same time.
The top left?
I didn't really get to meet I met some of those guys, and he was one of the friendliest ones. I mean, we actually sat and talked for a while.
So which one was he? The top left?
Top left. That's Kevin Black.
Hold on, let's look at it again, just so we all know what Clint Black's brother looks like. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's look.
Tonight, the stars are tonight, the stars are shining bright.
Wow, he kind of looks like him, doesn't he?
Yeah, and Doug Supernaw had several hits in the 80s. He was a big solo artist, country music. He passed away a little over about almost 2 years ago now, I think it was that he passed away.
Wow.
But
wow. Well, let me show everybody the plaque because I'm just like, wow, I'm so proud of you. I mean, that's got to be so cool. It's not as big of a picture because I couldn't get it bigger, but well, maybe I can. I don't know. See that? Check it out. Isn't that cool, y'all? Isn't that cool? Anthony says bravo, by the way. I think that's incredible. Congratulations. Gosh, I think that's so cool. Anytime you get recognized for your achievements, and especially if you're as humble as you are, I mean, that's just so awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gosh, I'm so
hard to get. It's hard. It's still 6 years later, kind of hard to wrap my brain around.
Yeah. No, I can just imagine because that's a huge deal. So Nancy Martinez said, cool. So someone on here, Nancy, I see you requested a song, but unfortunately that's not what we do here, sweetheart. Even though I do love that song, You Had Me From Hello by Kenny Chesney. I love that song, Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
But we're on here just showing all of these talent singer-songwriters and featuring their original songs. So, but thanks for asking. But you can always call into the radio show on Monday and request that, and we will do our best to get it on there. So let's go to the next song, or let's see what the next song is, Beau, okay? So the next song we have written down is Wandering Soul.
Oh,
not
wow.
Wandering. I guess it's Wandering, whatever.
Yeah,
You're just going. Tell us about that song, please.
That song, gosh. That song was written by a really close friend of mine, Rob Wilkinson. His name is Rob Wilkinson. And I've known Rob, gosh, for since I was in my 20s.
Wow.
And that's a long time. So, but
it's not that long.
Rob's a songwriter. He lives in Nashville now.
Wow.
I played lead guitar for Rob for a few years back when he was really touring Texas and trying to promote his album, his new album.
Right.
and he hired all these big, talented Texas country singer and songwriters to play on his record. He had Roger Ray play steel guitar on a lot of the songs on his record. Roger Ray was a famous steel guitar player for what's his name? Jason Boland. Jason Boland and Stratocaster. He also had Doug Moreland, fiddle player, play on some of his songs. Matt Medeiros play the drums on several of those songs. Matt Medeiros was Roger Krager's drummer for many years. And so he met all these people, and he's really good friends with them all. And I was able to meet a lot of them through Rob. And, and Rob wrote all these songs, and he had these guys record, went into a studio there in New Braunfels and recorded it. And I always loved the song Wandering Soul. And so I asked him a few years back if he would mind if I recorded the song. And back when I was starting the next album project, I really wanted to see if I could get permission from him to do that. And he said, "Oh, heck yeah." You know,
he was good. Wow.
You know, he was honored.
Yeah.
And very thankful.
Man, and isn't that funny? He was honored, and you're the one that was honored. Isn't that cool the way that works? Crazy? That's so awesome. Yeah. So I know he's a great guy. If he was honored, you know what I mean? It's like, instead of going, oh, well, you know, it's that great. Ah, man, that's amazing. So let's check it out. This is Beau Walker singing Wandering Soul, or Wandering, however you want to say it. Let me see what the comment is real quick before. Oh, Paul is here. My co-host, Paul. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Right. Paul, I don't know how you did it, but Paul's on here watching. Paul, are you going to want to come on the screen? I didn't even send you an invite because I didn't know. But let's play Wandering Soul. Here we go by Beau Walker. Wrong song. Paul, where are you? Paul's over there. I was like, something's wrong. That's not the right one. So the other day I had the clickies. And I saw that Paul commented, the clickies, LOL. It's a new disease that only I can get. I got the clickies and I clicked the wrong thing. So here we go. Here we go. Here's Wandering Soul. I was just making sure y'all are paying attention out there. Wake up, wake up. Oh, Paul's bowling. Okay, here we go.
I spent most of my life south of the New Oasis River, in an old field town where the company made us live. I never stayed in one place too long, a few years at the most. It was time to move on. Looking back right now, it's hard to remember when the last time was I called someplace home. Never put down roots anywhere, pick up and leave on a wing down a prayer. Yeah, then I met you and things began to change. I could see myself with you every day, no matter which way the wind blows. You give a home to a wandering soul. Yeah, no matter which way the wind blows, you give a home to a wandering soul. Now it's hard to believe that it's been 14 and a dog, a couple of kids. Who'd have thought that it'd turn out this way? I feel just like a lost ship that finally found its way. Yeah, since I met you, everything has changed. I can see myself with you every day, no matter which way the wind blows. You give a home to a wandering soul. Yeah, no matter which way the wind blows, and this is my home. Goodbye, wandering soul.
Oh, great song, Beau.
Appreciate that.
Did you
Carolyn.
see Brett's comment? So apparently,
No, I
when
didn't.
I
No,
was
I
making the little video, well,
Do I want to see it? Do I really want to see the comment?
no, the comments are it's funny.
Yeah.
Y'all know,
Brett's a funny dude.
hey, I'm only human. So I guess maybe I was in a hurry that day, as always. And he said, "Let me proofread everything from now on," because I put "wandering soul." Like,
Oh, like wondering, wondering.
and thinking about it, it's hilarious. I gotta laugh. I mean, oops, I can't go back and change it now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, if y'all were wondering if it was a great song, it was.
Yeah,
So,
I really love
Jaylene,
it.
my 5-year-old, is listening to this song and she's mumbling, trying to sing it. She says, "I like it. Awesome song." Oh, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's so awesome, Priscilla. Anthony says, wait a minute, come back. He says, I still can't believe I spelled that wrong. "Great voice, and I can understand every lyric. Not everyone can do that. Bravo. Nice vibrato also."
Thank you, Anthony.
Yes, thank you, Anthony. And Paul's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe she spelled." Sorry, guys. That's what happens when y'all are all the way over there. We're spread out like, oh my God, it's okay. We'll survive. It was either an O or an A. I'm like, well, I thought I put an A. I guess I did not. Anyway, sorry, Beau.
Sorry. I
So let
don't
me
think
see.
Rob would be mad.
So what do you say? Bass girl and bad girl. Okay, stop it, y'all. Y'all are making me laugh. I can't be laughing. We got to be serious. So, oh, we have so much fun on this show usually, Beau. I'm just laughing normally. That's usually what I do. I
Yes.
get started. Blame it on spell check. Yes, of course it was spell check. It didn't check my spelling. Let's go to the next song. Let's pretend like that didn't happen. Just keep going. Let's hope I didn't make any more mistakes. So the next song is a song of a video of a song that you played live, and it's called "Spirit Wind." And I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, oh man, Beau, you got to add this song. Tell us about this song.
Yeah, I started writing that song, I guess, a year ago, was it? Or maybe it was longer than, I don't know. It's so strange.
You were wondering.
Yeah. That song.
Go ahead.
It's the song really is about writer's block. And those of you who write songs, I'm sure all of you know how it feels to go through a time in your life when you just can't get inspired, or you can't come up with the ideas, and it's just not happening. You don't really know why. And I've, for a long time, for many years, I just thought I just lost it completely. I couldn't get it back,
Yeah.
But I think after I wrote that song "Spirit Wind," I realized it's still there. It's just it becomes more and more challenging to figure out new ways to tap into that kind of creativity. Sometimes you lose the ability, and it's because you become so much more critical. When I was younger and I wrote songs, I wasn't critical about what I wrote, and I'm still proud of those songs. But you always want to top the one that you wrote the last. You really want to. You're always trying to write something better than the one and that can come with its own challenges. But so that's what that song is about. It's about it's basically about not being able to write a song. So I'm going to write a song about not being able to write a song.
I love that. Let's write a song about not. I love that. That's a great idea, and I love the way it sounds. So I wanna read what your friend Joseph said. He said, "Had some good times and picking sessions with Beau in my cantina. He truly is an amazing guitarist and singer. Way too damn humble for his own good." LOL. I agree with that, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph. I look forward
Gosh,
to more. I look forward to more picking sessions in the cantina.
yeah, I bet that would be so. I bet y'all have so much fun doing that. Oh, I'm so excited to hear this song. Are y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hope I didn't spell anything wrong. Say a little prayer for me, okay? Oh, I don't have to spell on this one. Thank goodness. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, let's see first. He said, "Come on, let's go, Joseph. We're going." Make sure I get the right song. Okay, here we go. Spirit Wind. Got it. Here we go. Beau Walker, Spirit Wind. Here we go.
It's times like these I need that whispering breeze to silence the storms in my mind, to search for a new path and rediscover the craft, the elusive quest for finesse so hard to find. Reason that I must go, same reason that I can't stay. It's always been in my heart and soul, but now it seems so far away. Spirit wind, won't you come back again? Please slip into my heaven for another day. Spirit wind, you are my long lost friend. The moon and sun has yet begun to grant your stay. Found myself with no name, trapped on canvas in a frame, aboard a ship lost in the open blue. The only way to flee my fate, adjust the sails, and there I wait for the spirit wind to return again, see me through. Reason that I must go, reason that I can't stay. It's always been in my heart and soul, but now it seems so far away. Yeah, spirit wind, won't you come back again? Please slip into my heaven for another day. Spirit wind, you are my long lost friend. The moon and sun has yet begun to grant your stay. Spirit wind, won't you come back again? Please slip into my heaven for another day. Spirit wind, you are my long lost friend. The moon and sun has yet begun to grant your stay. The moon and sun has yet begun to grant your stay. The moon and sun yet begun to grant your stay.
Wow, Beau. You know what? I like all your songs, but I have to say, out of the ones we've heard tonight, for me personally, I think lyrically that's your best song I've heard.
Thank you.
I like that. You're welcome, man. I really, really like that. The phrasing is it's just beautiful. It really is. Let me see what Anthony says. Yeah, Anthony, you're right. Let me tell you what he said. He said, it's a great song when it's just the songwriter, lyrics, and just a guitar stripped down to the bones, the way songs should be presented. Great job.
Yep.
Anthony, I agree with you, man. Beau, Man, the words to that are powerful. I mean, that's really a beautiful song. That you need a video for that. I'm
Thank
just
you so
saying.
much. That means a
Man,
lot. It really means a lot, especially coming from other singer songwriters that are, really good at their craft and spent years doing it. And I really appreciate that. That means a
you're
lot.
welcome. It's really, I mean, I'm not saying all your other songs are not great because they are, but I don't know.
Thank
There's
you.
something about this one, the lyrics just grabbed me. And I was like,
And
man,
I
yeah,
think
Jamie said, I guess Felch, do what?
there's always this, there's always this, this challenge, or there's this need or this want to try to figure out how you did it so you can do it again, but you can't do it again. You just have to like figure it all out again.
Yes.
You can't like come up with this step by step little
No.
solution, and that's the secret solution to making great songs.
Yeah, absolutely. And
have,
you said it had been a while, you had writer's block,
yeah,
but I think that's why, because you were getting prepared and you didn't even know it mentally for this song because
yeah,
it is powerful. It's really powerful. I mean, beautiful, beautifully written.
so much.
I
I
mean,
appreciate that.
it's got like a folky sound to it. I just think it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I do. Excellent. Robert said excellent. Anthony said because it's an honest, sincere song and you can feel it. You can just feel it. You're right,
Appreciate
Anthony.
that.
And I
Yes.
like Jamie said, I guess spell check was like the night Carolyn and Lee and I wrote a line for, but that was a blast. So we started messing around one night on this platform, and we wrote some ridiculous lines about the smartphones, and we had a lot of fun. Yes, Jamie, I guess so. After my spell check incident a while ago, yeah, man, Beau, that's for real. Go back to your song. That's beautiful. Gosh, really,
Thank you.
really, really, man.
Hopefully I can do another one someday.
No, you will. You will. Maybe that's what you need to do. You have to wait until that inspiration just till the
Right.
spirit wind gives it to you because whoever gave you that was like, here, put this together, because
Yeah.
I believe,
I think so.
and a lot of people say that. I believe that a lot of times songs are just given to us and we're just the instrument to write them down. I like the
Sure.
aquarium behind you. Sarah said, thank you, Sarah. I'm at my daughter's house and this is her aquarium. It's actually a big 200-gallon aquarium. Beau's taking up half of it there. No offense, Beau.
Yeah.
But she's got coral reefs and all kinds of cool fish in there. She is obsessed. That's all she does. It's a lot of work. Thank you, Sarah. She does a really good job with it. So, Beau, we have one more song from you, and then I don't want you to go anywhere unless you have to, because we have a big announcement for Anthony. I hope Anthony. I'm so proud of all of our great guests that have been on. It seems like every time I turn around, because I always encourage everybody that's been on the show to share anything, especially a major accomplishment. Yes, thank you, Jamie. She said the words everyone can relate, no matter what age, straight from the soul.
Thank
Well
you.
said, Jamie. Man, I told you, Beau. I told you. Oh,
That's
it gave me goosebumps, and I love all your songs, but that one, I'm going to go back and listen to it again. In fact, wow. So this last song that we have it was the Air is Cool, but you changed it to One More Night. Am I correct?
One More Night.
One More
Yeah.
Night. Tell us a little bit about this song.
That song, it's been I don't even know how many years ago that's been since I wrote that song, but it was a band that I used to play in. I played with those guys for about 10 years, and we called ourselves Live On. And
Nice.
we spelled it Livon. We even made a CD, and we had a lot of good times in that 10 years. And it was always got a show coming up, so we drive to Ricardo where the other guitar player lived, and he had a little extra building out behind his house. He lived on this big like farm, and they had horses and everything, and
Nice.
he had this little barn that was enclosed and it had a little air conditioning in there. It was nice and comfortable for a band to get in there and practice, and we always had our rehearsals there. Well, I was one of the first to arrive that night, and he needed to go back to the house for something. I don't really remember what it was. And he said, why don't you write a song while I'm gone? And the other guys hadn't got there yet. I was just there by myself. And so he took off, and that's where that song comes from. And originally we called it Air is Cool because that's part of the core. Well, actually the song starts off, Air is cool tonight. The stars are shining bright.
I know, I love this song too. It's such a good song. Y'all just wait. You're going to be like, what?
Yeah, back then we never did take it into a real recording studio to record it for a record. It just never got picked for a record. So, but we would play it live quite a bit, and we had it down pretty good live. And when we were writing down our set lists for upcoming shows and stuff, we didn't know what to call it. I never really came up with a title for it, so let's just call it "Air is Cool," you know.
That's okay.
Later on, I thought to myself, that's not really a very fitting title for it. And it seems like, so it kind of narrowed it down to "One More Night," which just seems like a better title for it.
Awesome. And this was written when he said, "Hey, I'll be right back. How about you write a song?" That's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. Are y'all ready? I know you are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is "Air is Cool," AKA "One More Night." It's actually "One More Night."
Right.
You can just say AKA. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Beau Walker in "One More Night" with "One More Night." Let me make sure I'm on the right song this time. I don't want to make another mistake. Here we go.
The air is cool tonight, the stars are shining bright, branches sway in the breeze, they sing their song to me, and I'm ready to go back home, where I no longer roam. Will you come back home with me? Well, I've searched high and low for the girl I used to know. She had a place in my heart, I never thought we'd part. I wonder where we went wrong, that winding road so long. I have walked 1,000 miles alone. One more night in your arms, beneath that oakwood tree. We hear the distant storms and feel that gentle breeze. Here I am again, sitting with my friends. We order one more round and watch the sun go down. And the pain begins to clear with the whiskey and the beer. And another day will be gone and I'll still be here. One more night in your arms, beneath that oakwood tree. We hear the distant storms, feel that gentle breeze. The air is cool tonight, the stars are shining bright, branches sway in the breeze, they sing their song to me.
Wow. Again, great song. Oh my gosh. So I want to read the comments. Man, you are so talented, sir. I mean that. So Brett, my husband Brett, you know Brett, he said that's my favorite.
Awesome. Cool.
Awesome, Brett.
Thank you,
I
Brett.
love that song too because first, let me finish reading what Anthony said. Anthony, I love your kind words. He said, very impressed with your voice. Great range, vibrato in your voice. Brings your lyrics to life. Great job. Wish you much success.
Wow. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Anthony. And we have someone here by the name of Daniel Adami. That name sounds so familiar to me.
Yeah, Daniel's a good guy, man.
You did. Okay, good. He gave you a thumbs up and a heart. So thank you, Daniel.
You
Thank you
get
so much.
Daniel on the show too sometime.
Yes, Daniel. Send me a message. I'd love to have you on here to feature some of your songs and feature you. We'd love to have you on here. So everybody loves your songs, Beau, and I would like to personally invite you to come on the radio show so you can play some live. I know everyone in here would like that because we do stream live to Facebook as long as we don't get muted. We get muted a lot because Facebook's like, no, this song is copywritten.
No.
Joseph says, great job, man. Never get tired of listening to his music. Yes, I agree.
Thank you, Joseph.
Oh yeah, man, you're absolutely right on that, Joseph. I could listen to Beau all night. You're just an amazing, talented person, and you're so kind. I mean that. So I don't, if unless you're in a big hurry, I know it's getting close to 9, but I have 2 very special things I'd like to talk about really quickly. Okay, Beau.
Sure.
First of all, our dear friend Anthony Prezio, and I always wonder, am I saying his name right? I always think like Italiano because he's in he's in New York, and I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
That's
Anthony, am I pronouncing your name right, or is it Prezio? Which is it, Anthony? I hope you're still here. I'm just going to keep calling him Prezio because he never correct. It sounds like Prezio, right? That seems like it would be right. He has gotten a very special recognition, and I'm so proud of him. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Anthony, say you're here so I can play it. I don't want to play it unless I know you're here. Hope he didn't go to sleep. It's later in New York. It's like
Probably you, yeah.
He was just on. Don't go anywhere, Anthony. Well, I'm going to play it anyway, but I'm waiting. There's always a little small delay. Anthony, you still here? Call me whenever you want. Call me whatever you want. You are here. He's got a great sense of humor. Anthony, I want to tell you congratulations. I want to play this little video that was put on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, excuse me, on my Facebook. And this is a big deal. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen, from Mr. Anthony Prezio. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to put us in the waiting room.
Now, the presentation of the Outstanding Legacy Award.
The Academy 2022 Outstanding Legacy Award is a special honor being bestowed upon those rare artists whose musical legacy is deemed timeless and important to future generations. In this time of uncertainty and upheaval in the world, we, the creative community, must redefine what is truly worth preserving about the human experience, what is truly worth enduring for centuries to come.
The Academia is pleased to present the 2022 Outstanding Legacy Award to Anthony Prezio and Claire Steffen.
Wow, Anthony. Congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, congratulations.
That is so great. Anthony, we're so proud of you. We are so proud of you. I wish we were closer. We would definitely have a party for you, or at least pop a bottle of champagne or something. But just know that you're in our hearts, and we are super proud of you. It is so well deserved. And from what I understand, that means that his songs, I'm not sure which songs. Very nice. Yes. I'm not sure which songs, but it says they will be preserved in the archives for future generations. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Anthony,
Wow, congratulations.
go on YouTube and check him out. I'm telling you, he's got so many songs on there. I know, isn't it cool, Robert? Thank you guys so much. Anthony, I'm very, very, very proud of you. You're welcome. I always want to support you because we believe in all of you guys. And I believe in anytime y'all accomplish anything, even if it's just a show, share it with me, please, because it's very important. Because after all, I want to give recognition and you know, where it's due. I want to make sure people know, hey, we're out there. You're working hard because these independent singer songwriters, you don't have a record label paying everything. You don't have someone promoting you necessarily. And even if you do, it's very tough to make a living. So we need to support your local musicians. Support. God bless you, Anthony. Thank you. And not to at all make light of that because that's a big deal. But I also had something really cool happen to me, and I've got to share it with you. Hold on, let me bring it up here. Hold on just a moment. So it's not nearly as big as that, Anthony, not nearly. But as you may or may not know, y'all, I've always written songs. I've always been a lyricist. I don't write a lot of songs, but I take great pride in the ones I do. But it's taken me years to get to a point in my life where I'm finally willing and able to share them with people, whether it be just because I don't play instruments. Beau knows that. Anthony, everybody knows that. I'm trying to learn guitar still. But I took a chance, my husband with his support and his encouragement, and I entered a little contest. And it was a lyrics contest. And I've never done this. And I've always said, I'm never going to do that. I'm not good enough to do this. Well, I had a song that I've played here several times called Carved in Stone that I really believed in. And my husband said, well, why don't you enter it? And I was like, okay, well, I said, well, it's probably a scam and there's no way I'm going to win. There's thousands of people. Well, of course I did not win, but I was so excited when I got an email from them out of however many entries they had that I was able to get 4th place for my song Carved in Stone for the lyrics. And I'm just thrilled. Like, man, you don't even know. It's the biggest deal ever because I've never taken a leap of faith and done that. So with that being said, I just put together a little video because they did even put comments. It's going to be in the American Songwriter magazine. I think it's already in there. I just got to figure out where to find a magazine. So for anyone that's missed this song, I'm going to play it because I made a little video. It's a few minutes, if you don't mind, Beau.
Not at all. I want to hear it.
I think you've heard it before, but just in case. This is Carved in Stone. And when you'll see some of the,
heard it. Yeah, I've
yes,
heard it.
Thank you, Robert. I know, I can't believe it. The reason I'm just like blown away that I actually got that is because it just gives validation to what I've been doing all these years. And anyone that knows me at all knows that all these years I've been trying so hard. And I know it's 4th, but to me, it feels like 1st. You know what I mean? It really does. So I'm just like, thanks, Sarah. So I want to play this. And it also has the comments from 3 judges. What I thought was cool is 2 of them are country singer-songwriters, 2 different ones. And one of them is a publisher/producer. So you'll see those on the screen just real quick. And I don't mean to brag, y'all, but I don't get a chance to do this. So check it out. And we'll be right back after this song. Thanks, guys. I love y'all. Here we go. I'm going to put us in the waiting room.
Bartender says he's always here on Monday, but lately he's been here every day. In that corner's where he drinks, judging from his eyes he thinks, yes, he's trying to drink the memories away. The things he's seen and done, I can't imagine. He don't talk about it, and I don't ask. I just know he served Where exactly I ain't sure. I just heard him say he thought he'd never make it back. And he hates when people call him a hero. He says the heroes didn't make it home. They're the ones who fought and died. They made the sacrifice. The heroes are the names carved in stone. One day I thanked him for his service, and you should have seen the look in his eyes. He said, thank me for, there's no gratitude in war. I just did what I had to do to survive. And he hates when people call him a hero. He says the heroes didn't make it home. They're the ones who fought and died. They made the sacrifice. The heroes are the names carved in stone. But I say let's raise our glasses for a toast to all the heroes who deserve respect the most. Here's to the ones who fought and died, all who served and sacrificed. To us, your heroes, we thank God you made it home. Thank God for heroes and the ones who made it home.
All right. I don't like bragging. I'm like you, Beau. I'm like,
Beautiful
geez.
song. That's a
Thank
beautiful
you.
song. Very
Thank
well.
you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Anthony, thank you so much. Always follow your dreams in your heart. Thank you, Jamie. That's so sweet. That means the world to me. And I know it's just fourth, but hey, I am so blessed, and I've been blessed, and I continue to be blessed. And I'm blessed just to have you all here. Beau, I have been so blessed to have you on the show. Anthony, man,
Yes, I feel the same way. Thank you. very
thank you.
much.
And I'm proud of you, Anthony. Man, you know what? I really believe that I want to tell you, we always say on Carolyn's Corner, we talk about spreading love in our own little corner of the world. That's why I came up with Carolyn's Corner. And there's only a few of us in this little corner, but just imagine if enough of us join in together in our own little corners of the world, what a difference we can make by spreading love through the love of music. So you've definitely done that for us tonight. Anthony, thank you so much. I'm so, so, so proud of you. And I mean that. Beau, it was such a
Congratulations.
pleasure having you on. I hope you take care of yourself and keep in touch with us. And
I
we'll
want-
have
I
you on
want-
the
I
radio
want-
show.
Make one announcement.
Yes,
if you
yes,
don't
go
mind, real
ahead.
quick. Just for those. I mean, I wish everyone could go, but for those who are living in this area, we're gonna be able to play we're pretty excited about it on Friday. We're playing a hot spot in Corpus Christi called Brewster Street Ice House. And
Nice.
then on Saturday, we're playing a place called Javelina Watering Hole. I had mentioned that just earlier too. Well, I think that was on our sound check, wasn't it? That I said.
Yes, that's cool
Yeah,
though.
Yeah.
So
we're
Brewster Street Ice House and the one over by the ballpark, right?
Yeah, the one by Waterburger Field. We'll be playing that
Nice.
Friday from at 8:30. Music starts at 8:30, And then on Saturday, me and my wife will be doing an acoustic show, Michelle, and we'll be doing an acoustic show at the Javelina Watering Hole in Kingsville.
Nice. Man, y'all try to make it out to one or both of those shows because I know they're going to put on a great show. They sound amazing. Beau, you're just so talented. I am so blessed. Gosh, I hope we're able to make to some of these shows. I always love it when I get an opportunity to help support local artists. I really, really do. Y'all go and support. Buy me a plane ticket and I will be there, Anthony said. I know, Anthony. I wish I could buy you a plane ticket. I'd be like, Anthony, if I was rich, I would have already done it. Here, Anthony, get on a plane and come to Beeville. Then you go to Corpus. Then you go to I don't know that. We would sure do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been such a pleasure having you all here tonight. Honestly, I've had a great time. Thank you, Beau. Really, it's good seeing you. Good to hear that your music, you're still working hard and doing what you love. I mean, and people love you. And I think it's so cool that Robert was here. I can't get over that. I'm going to talk about that for a while. Really, he just joined us and he's like, he's a fan of yours. I'm like, what are the odds of that? I mean, so I know. That's so cool. Awesome. And thank you so much for everyone that's been on. Thanks for your kind words and your congratulations. It means the world to me. It really does. And we're going to keep striving to do better and better and better and better. All we can do is try.
The musical journey.
Yes, it really is. And I want something very important that I try to add to the end of each show is try your very best to be kind to others. Try to spread some joy if you can, whatever that may look like. We're all going through a lot right now still. I mean, there's always something going on. Try to just lift each other up and just share a smile with somebody if you can. Joseph said, thank you, Beau, for what you do. Blessed to call you my brother. Thank you, Joseph. I'm glad you joined us. Keep those referrals coming for the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Joseph. God bless you. I really appreciate that. And he just keeps blessing me. And I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I'm taking it. I just tell him all the time, thank you, whatever the reason is, because we're going to keep doing this as long as I'm able and as long as I'm wanted to do it. Keep those referrals coming, ladies and gentlemen, for real. I put a post up. I'm getting to them as quick as I can. I'm like, keep them coming. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's too many. Slow down. I only got 2 hands. But anyway, I'm just joking. But you take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you. You too, Carol. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed having you. And I'll see you at the radio show, hopefully very soon. We'll be in communication and work that out. I'll be posting it, y'all. So y'all be watching because you're going to want to see that, okay? And listen if you can. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for joining us on Carolyn's Corner Live. We will see you tomorrow night where our guest will be Jessie Mapes. She is a singer-songwriter of classic country music, and she was also the co-star on Urban Cowboy. Yes, and Brett says, if you get a new song, we will put it on. Ooh, nice rhyming, Brett. Could it be? You've been around me too much? I love you, Brett, and I'll see you tomorrow night. And both take care of yourself. Good night and have a wonderful night,
everybody.
See y'all tomorrow, the same time, 7:30 right here. Bye-bye.